you make of Save the Children's decision to not save the children?
You could call it a dereliction of duty. If their aim is to save children and then they refuse legally earned money, so this isn't drug dealers' money, this is legally earned money that could help save the lives of children, and they refuse it for political reasons, dereliction of duty, absolutely.
And can you imagine now, you know, those children clinging for their last breaths under the rubble in Mariupol, thinking, goodness only knows how grateful I am to save the children that they've decided to take a moral stance on fossil fuels, Nick?
Absolutely. I don't know what those children will be thinking. But let's take it one step further. What would we do if children need then say, we're not going to help children who live in homes who use fossil fuels. We're not going to help children who are not vegetarian because manufacturing meat destroys the climate. Where does this nonsense stop? When you set a charity up, you have to have aims of what your charity is about. And Save the Children's aims will be saving children. It will have nothing to do with the climate, with politics, with the green agenda. And all these things need looking at within the charity sector.
Yeah, I hope we saw some images there of very young children fleeing the conflict in Ukraine, and I hope that the people of Save the Children are looking at those now, because if in any way, shape or form that 750,000 quid, which they've refused, could have gone to help a little girl that you saw there, she can't have been more than 1 year old, 18 months old, something like that, then frankly they should hang their heads in shame. Have you ever refused money for your charity, out of interest?
No, but I've had this conversation many times. And it's never been about the green agenda. It's always been about alcohol companies or gambling companies. Right. And my response has always been, if it's a legal company and we feel that company may be damaging society, well, they're the companies we should be giving back the most. It's their money we should be taking to improve the lives, improve the communities they may or may not be damaging. So absolutely take their money.
OK, and I take it so you would have taken their money now, then? If this was 750 quid for your charity, you would have taken it? Would you have ripped the hand off?
Absolutely. And most small charities would rip your hand off. It's only when you get to these big ones, these multinational, huge, multi-million earning charities who are run more like corporate entities than charities. And if the people who run these charities are saying this isn't virtue signalling and this is the right thing to do, then how about they index link their wages to how much money they turn away? So if they turn away 7% of money every year, well, how about you take a 7% pay cut? Well,
this is it, isn't it? I mentioned the individual there who's in charge of Save the Children International. 4 years' salary would have just about covered the donation that this was supposed to be. Maybe she could move that onto one side and give it to them. Nick, talk to me about the problem of virtue signalling in the charity sector there, because you suffered from it, didn't you?
I did. So the charity sector is completely woke, even all the way down to a lot of the small charities. It's pink and fluffy, nice people who want to change the world, and let's all sing Kumbaya, and all let's give each other group hugs. And let's do some good work along the way, which is what they should be doing, the good work along the way. But then somewhere along the lines over the last 20, 30 years, charities have decided between themselves that we're now the voice of the moral, of the morality of the nation. And they are not. They're just one instrument trying to do good. And we need to get away from this. I mean, one of the warnings I can give you now that will come to pass in our lifetime is there's going to be a huge scandal in the charity sector because it's not fit for purpose. There's too many people earning far too many wages. There's too much fraud. There's too much corruption. They're involved too much in politics and they're interfering too much in other people's countries. All this will come out at some stage.